Well, it's Saturday, and we have pretty much our trails all closed here. We had a pretty good meltdown this week. As you can see, lots of snow gone. We're seeing grass. My snow sticks are still showing like, 17, 16 inches. But as you can see, the roads are all bared off. The lake is all just basically ice now because it melted off and refroze. It's about -2 Celsius right now. The wind is picking up right now because we have a storm coming in from the south, and they're saying it's going to be snow here, mixing with a little bit of rain later in the day. But east of here, in Whitney, they still have open trails. So it's about an hour drive from here in Huntsville. And my theory is with this snow coming in and that being a higher elevation than Huntsville, they're calling for about 15 centimeters, 3 or 4 degree cooler difference there than here. And the trails are open. Technically, they're yellow right now before the snow. So I want to get one last ride in on this. Got the shock fixed. See lots of red Loctite on that. Basically, the issue is there was a little bit of air in the line when the guys put the shock back together. It wasn't fully bled out, so that's why it wasn't working really well on the trip up north last weekend. So it feels better now, just pushing up and down on the back, but I wanted to give it a little test. So the sled's all clean, got it all nice and cleaned up yesterday. Picked it up from Powassan, and so it's ready to go. And hopefully we'll get a couple inches, just because right now it's really crusty, so we're gonna need a little lube. And I think by the time I get to Whitney, the snow will be started. Trying to time everything out perfectly. We're on our way to Whitney. We're still waiting for this snow to start, and it's close on the radar, so I wanted to kind of get over there in the truck before the snow comes. Have a nice dry ride in the truck. And man, look at the turkeys. Get a nice dry drive in the truck, and then hopefully by the time I'm getting unloaded, the snow will start, because we only need, trails are open over there. They're yellow technically, so they're open. Probably not going to be great, but they're definitely going to be dry. So we're going to need a little fluff for cooling, but I think we'll be okay as long as this snow materializes. But it's a big storm, and all the weather models I've been checking all the last 3 days all show that it's going to snow. Yeah, just entering the park here. You can see it on the GPS, the green. That's the park boundary, and there was just a sign back there that said entering the park. Okay, I see some flags up here, so we're coming into the park. The rock here, just gorgeous. Look at that. Granite. The lake over there. And there we got 1,500 feet, closing in on almost 1,600 feet. So it definitely helps. The elevation over here helps a little bit. A little bit cooler temperature. Dropped a couple degrees. 28. I think it was 30 back there. Plus, time's gone by, so it's probably now 32 back in Huntsville. So, higher elevation, a couple of degrees difference. So if you're on the margin for rain or snow, you know, you're going to get snow when you're up around 1,500 feet. You can see the snow banks are still nice and big here. So they must have had pretty good snow coverage over here up until a couple weeks ago, considering it's been melting for the past couple weeks. Well, it looks like they had to push all the snow banks back there. Looks like they definitely pushed a lot of that snow back there. This must be just amazing in the summer. Lots of camping up here. Nice. Nice sized lake. Here's the East Gate. Okay, I'm pretty much coming into Whitney right now. So this is where the trails are now officially open here.
In 1/2 mile, arrive at Whitney on the left.
And actually you can see the trail crossing sign right here. I believe the Mad Musher is going to be right here on the left where the trail starts. Mad Musher. Right there. Trails definitely look dry, but hopefully the snow will start falling soon. Here's the Madawaska River here in Whitney, and just got here, just started to snow, so we're supposed to get 15 centimeters, which is good because the trails are a little over here, they're open, but they're a little bit crunchy. You can kind of see. This is the worst part of the trail. It gets better once you go in the bush here, but this is the parking, the official snowmobile parking here. So I'm just going to unload it here before it starts snowing too crazy hard. And you can see the snowmobile parking there. I'm going to get offloaded, and Dano should be here pretty soon. And we're going to do a little bit of a loop here. We're here in Whitney, so this will all be better later when we come back into town. We're gonna go this way, but we're gonna come back up around the Madawaska River. Mad Musher's on the other side of the bridge down there, and that's where we'll be coming back in from. So coming across the bridge will have snow on it by this afternoon. Okay, I just got it offloaded and sitting up there, ready to go. Here we are, we're getting a little bit of snow here. And Dano's here, so we're just offloading. Let's see how it is. So we made it down to Lake St. Peter, and this is where the trail is closed. It's red, but I have a feeling it's just because they pulled the stakes out here. Let's see here. We got, okay, we got Bancroft 40K, and we got Whitney, which is where we just came from, 37K. So this is kind of right in the middle. And we pretty much ran that B106E the whole way down from Whitney, other than that 177. So this is a nice spot. This is where all the boys on, some of the guys on Do Talk like to hang out here in Radar. So maybe we'll go out and have a peek out there and see if we see anybody. But the snow's coming down, which is nice. We definitely could use some. But it's actually, the trails are beautiful over here. No bumps, and we're just rolling, so. Yeah, we're on the corner of E109. We just came down from Lake St. Peter on this, we came down from this way. And it's really nice over here. We're doing some extra miles. We're gonna loop it back down this way. But yeah, it's been really good.
So, just rebooting this thing.
How's that working now, Dano, with the drying it off? Better?
I just rebooted it.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We just figured out that like the artwork and the music comes through on that gauge without plugging it in, like just via Bluetooth. So I think the big experiment would be is if I took my 6S, we should actually do that, Dan. I should take my 6S, hook it to your phone or to your sled, plug it into my earbuds, and technically it should play. And it should be able to be controlled by the left handlebar too, which is just fantastic. Well, so far I still have a shock, so nothing's fallen off yet, and it's working good. So here we are. Here's Bancroft 36, Cobramere 53, Lake St. Peter. We're basically back to Lake St. Peter because we did a loop. And then instead of going to Whitney this way, we're going to go back across Lake St. Peter and then do a loop back to Whitney so we can run that Madawaska River trail. Baptiste Lake 40K that way, Harcourt 106 and E109 together. We're gonna go up this way and go back across Lake St. Peter. Okay. Okay, so we're on our loop here and we're coming down the B trail this way, and there's a little cutoff here. Comes down to the beautiful Madawaska River, and falls are just beautiful here. Lots of snow coming down, so the trails are getting really nice. And this is just gorgeous, the Madawaska River. So this B trail follows this river for quite a ways, and it's just like it's a fast trail. It's a wide open, you know, not a twisty, slow trail. So we've been burning down here, and just came in here to check out the falls. It's fantastic. Yeah, listen to those falls. They're really running. Got a nice angle up here, right down the Madawaska River there. Just fantastic. I just got back from my ride. We're all loaded up to 439. We're gonna go into the Mad Musher and have some food. Yeah, it was a great day. You can see lots of snow. Got a good probably 3 inches so far. So that was perfect. That's all the trails needed. The trails were in really nice shape, but they were a little bit dry. So perfect timing. And it's about 5:47. And see, the temperature stayed right around the same temperature, 29 Fahrenheit. So never changed the rain or anything. It's just been perfect. And we put exactly 100 miles on today on these this little loop over here. And we had a good dinner here at the Mad Musher. So just totally worth it. 1 hour to get here in the truck. And completely different over here than our trails. Our trails are basically all melted off and closed like a whole week ago. Over here, perfect. Base is perfect. Just a little bit higher elevation makes a big difference. Great day.